identified, we want to acknowledge that we still have challenges, and they include: one, your NSFAS funding. Despite the fact that the department had over the years increased NSFAS funding, the ever-increasing tuition fees poses a challenge. In the eyes of the students, NSFAS funding is inadequate. The question is it really the shortage of funds for NSFAS, or the problem is the ever-increasing tuition fees, which in many cases is way above the inflation rate? Honorable Mbata, this puts a strain on our efforts to increase access to post-school education. Nevertheless, NSFAS continues to be an enabler to access and success in higher education and training. On student accommodation, we acknowledge that student accommodation is a challenge in our higher education institutions. We welcome interventions by the department, and of course, universities are availing a matching fund for funding infrastructure for student accommodation. However, there is a shortfall. We are calling upon the department to move with speed, as accommodation is crucial for both student retention, performance, and success. We want to further commend the department for organizing the Student Accommodation Symposium to be held on the 22nd of June 2015, where all stakeholders will get an opportunity to engage. We hope from these discussions a lasting solution will be found. Members, we are concerned about the misrepresentation of national and foreign qualifications. We urge the minister to deal with this one. We know that he has started. Again, the high dropout rate, the minister has touched on it. I want to speak on transformation, which remains a challenge in higher education institutions. We know that universities have put policies in place to address issues of transformation and equity in both student enrollments and staff complements. It is of great concern that 20 years after democracy, some of our institutions continue to be exclusive and exclusionary. Honorable Chairperson,